في أكثر الكتب في أكثر الكتب.
Hey everybody, I'm thinking I'm gonna eat lunch now, so I'm gonna go get myself a hot dog and a beef sandwich. I'm gonna go to Skyway Hot Dogs off 95th Street and Ewing Avenue in Chicago. I've been going to that hot dog place for many years. Talking about since I was a kid, you know. If you look at the exterior of the building, it looked like it might have been like a gas station at one time, and they converted it into a hot dog place. And the thing is, it's been a hot dog place for a long time, and they've entered contests as far as best hot dogs in the city of Chicago, and they've done pretty good, you know. When I was a kid playing football, there was a park right over there called Cal Park. And after football games on a Saturday or a Sunday, all the football players, whether they won or lost from my part of town, would walk over to Skyways and order hot dogs and drink some pop. It's just a good time. It was just a good time in the, I'd say, I want to say early 80s. And that had to be about 30 years ago. The food there is pretty good. Totally enjoy it. If not, I wouldn't be going back there right now. It's it's my hole-in-the-wall hot dog place, I guess. But the food definitely is of good quality. I enjoy the food. You know, I like hot dogs. A couple years ago, somebody ran their car into the Skyway Hot Dogs, and they had to rebuild it. You know, it's almost like a South Chicago institution. So they have a special hot dog there called the Shaggy Dog, and it's mozzarella cheese, sauerkraut, and it's on a hot dog. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. You know, even want to have some sports peppers on there. Sport peppers. Today I was feeling like a Thai beef type of day, you know. Let's see if they have it when I get there. Thanks. We're here at the Skyway. Hey, can I get a hot dog, everything on it, sports peppers?
Yeah, a hot dog, everything on it. Do you want the jumbo special?
No.
Just the regular size hot dog?
Yeah, let me get a Shaggy Dog with...
We don't have Shaggies anymore.
Really?
Yeah, we discontinued those like about a year ago.
Well, that's disappointing. Can I get an Italian beef with sweet peppers on there?
Yeah, you want the combo? Like the Italian beef and sausage together?
No, I just want the Italian beef dipped with cheese.
Oh, okay. What kind of cheese do you want?
Mozzarella, please.
Yes.
And that'll be all.
Okay, and then for the hot dog, everything, when you say everything, do you mean the regular style or the Chicago style for you?
Just regular.
Okay, you can fill up and you can...
Alright, thank you. Hey, you know what?
Yes.
Can I get an order of poppers, jalapeno poppers on that?
Yes.
So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, I am so bummed out because I haven't been here in a while. They got rid of the Shaggy Dog. Not cool. Not cool at all. How do you just it's just sauerkraut and a hot dog with sport peppers. How do you discontinue that, you know? But, you know, fast food, things change, man, you know. fast food isn't always as fast as it used to be. And, you know, I don't know if they changed ownership. I don't think so. I looked on the front of it and it says Skyway Dog House, but on top they said the word Skyway and it's gone. So it's definitely a good place. The food I remember as a kid, I remember it, but even through adulthood, which I am an adult now, so I've been an adult for at least 30 years, you know. No, 40 years. But I've been an adult 40 years. So I'm 56, so. But yeah, sorry for the rambling. It's just that I'm right here, and they never had a drive-through. So when they rebuilt the place, they added a drive-through to the restaurant or to the fast food location, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's convenient, but they're pretty quick too. You see, I order my food. Everybody likes to put their union sticker. Everybody likes to put their union sticker on the front glass. I'm a union guy. I got a sticker, but my sticker's already on there. I didn't put it on there, and you know, it is what it is. Yeah, please. Thank you. You too. I normally don't ask for my receipt, but she kind of seemed real snippy and snappy. So. Yeah, you know what? Give my receipt. What's the point? Right when you cross it, right when you come out of here, if you go over that bridge, the famous Blues Brothers Bridge is right there. Maybe we could, this is 95th Street. And when I was a kid, back in 1980, I saw them jump the bridge, you know. Dan Aykroyd, Jim Belushi were there. They were the Blues Brothers. Which is kind of cool, you know. They weren't there per se, it was just like the stunt crew. I didn't see them, but they were in the neighborhood doing a lot of stuff. You know, I got a poster with the steel bridge in the background. You'll see it. It's a famous poster if you look that way. See that black bridge? This is 95th Street. You gotta drive slow now. They got camera lights. But if you look, see, if you can see, that's the shrimp house right there. Let me see if I can get this better. That's the shrimp house. That's the bridge. That's the bridge that Blues Brothers jumped. So yeah, man, there's history on 95th Street. They originally said that when they came to Chicago, they wanted to make this they were thinking of making this area like the downtown. Man, I missed my opportunity. I was gonna make a U-turn right now, but I missed the light. I'm not supposed to make U-turns, but I'm gonna make U-turns. That's what you do in Chicago. There's a cop just passing right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that U-turn right now. I'm gonna play nice, but I'm gonna wait a couple seconds. So no, back here there's this junkyard, and there's like one of the first settlers in Chicago. It's buried there. It's It's just in the middle of nowhere. I should videotape it. To show it, or not videotape it, but digitally record it. Because it's just one of those things that tells the history of South Chicago. I mean, okay, the cops leaving. Now there's a lot of traffic. Whenever I'm busy breaking the law, making a U-turn, I guess, is illegal. Well, that's what I was like. Looks like I'm gonna make my U-turn. Making my turn. Boom. I can't tell you how many times as a kid we walk. I grew up in a neighborhood right down 95th and Exchange. I can't tell you the amount of times we would just walk over here and get some fish, walk over to the bridge, go to the park. And got boat yards here. You know, in a lot of ways, South Chicago is a hidden resource or hidden area. It went through its boom, then it went bust. And now, in the back of my mind, or from the things that I see, I think it's gonna come full circle. It's gonna come out of the ashes. Because you have to understand, when there were steel mills here, South Chicago was so dependent on steel mills. Every week that people would get paid, there was $1 million from each mill. There was like 3 different steel mills in the area. And imagine $1 million circulating in your economy, your area. That's what we had. There was bars on every corner. It was just a different time in the 70s and 80s. I'm gonna take a couple shots of this place so I can make my video. Skyway Dog House. You go that way, there's a park that way. You go down that way, the bridge where the Blues Brothers jumped is down that way.
So when I got to Skyway, I ordered a Shaggy Dog, and they told me they didn't carry it no more. And I thought something was suspicious with that. And when I ordered the food, it just wasn't. The poppers were terrible. They were not as hot as they should be, and they just were pasty. And the hot dog didn't have the sport peppers, and the beef sandwich did not have the sweet peppers. So I was a little disappointed. The loss of quality was there. And then I spoke to my daughter later, and I found out that the original owner had sold the Skyway hot dogs. So it's definitely not. It was under new management. So them messing around with the menu wasn't a good thing.
So yeah, man, I came to get my hot dogs. I'm gonna watch a baseball game. I'm gonna watch at home. Hot dogs are a lot cheaper at home, and beer's a lot cheaper at home. Right now, the Cubs are getting ready to hit the field. I took a drive to my favorite hot dog place, and got myself a beef sandwich and a hot dog. They're reading the lineup card right now. So they got Pete Armstrong in there, Dansby Swanson. They've been doing it. At the beginning of the year, I didn't know what Dansby Swanson was up to. I thought he was going to great shortstop, but the batting average from last year, he kind of like sucked. I wasn't a big fan of Dansby Swanson last year. You know, they kept building up. I hate the way these media people like, oh, Dansby Swanson's all about winning. All he wants to do is win. Well, no shit. You get paid that much money, you better want to win. That better be your mantra. You know, the Cubs ended up getting this guy, and for 2 years, his hitting's been very subpar. That's why in the beginning of the year, like whenever they come up and they try to build him up at the plate, I'm thinking to myself, in the back of my mind, I'm like, this guy really isn't hitting as good as they make him sound. He kind of blows, if you ask me. But I'm going to take that back, because this year he's actually done pretty good. And he's gone with the long ball. He changed bats. He got that torpedo bat. The torpedo bat was a big deal. And I'm telling you, man, you drive through the city of Chicago, this part of town, it's kind of depressing. You know, it's changed so much since I was a kid. I mean, I live in Indiana now, which isn't that far, that far down the rung, but it's a lot better where I'm at versus what South Chicago looks like. But back to the baseball.